Hi guys, well we have finally finished the quilt. I've added some glue to some things, so I'm just leaving it to dry. And yeah, so this is the ballerina. No, I've sort of look basically I used this beautiful um gold silver metallic thread. Now it's quite finicky to use, so I wouldn't recommend using it as a complete beginner. But yeah, but I just thought, well, I had some beautiful thread. I had some sort of loose bits left over, and I thought, oh, okay, let's sort of have a bit of fun with that. So yeah, so you can see her vaguely see her silhouette there. Um and yeah, so I thought I'd just add the loose stitches just as a bit of fun. And I did kind of some layered work with her hair. And that's actually done through some basically getting some floss, which is thread, and then just twisting it and twisting it here and there, and then tying it with some ties. And yeah, I just thought so yeah, I thought that was quite an interesting effect. So I thought, yeah, I'll do that for a bit of fun. So that adds a bit of a 3D effect as well. And again, it's showing movement. And this is what really I wanted to get, really, was movement. Yeah, so that's done. So, and I must admit, I was glad to finish it today. It's been quite a long process, so I am glad now I can finally sit back. I think have a bit of a break, but I learned so much though. Really did. Now these were the French knots, which I love. I think it's really add character to the houses. Now, you have to excuse the glue, but I have added some gold tassels there. No, I did think of sewing them on, but I'll be honest, guys. I think by then I was tired, to be honest. I thought, well, okay, they're only, and they can be quite finicky, especially when I haven't got a big enough desk, and it can be a bit finicky. So I thought I'll cheat, and I thought I'll just glue them on. But yes, that's got to be left to dry now. So yeah, I thought that was a nice touch as well. The gold tassels at the end of the hearts. And so as I said, that is it finished now, guys. When the glue is properly dried, I should take a picture of it actually on the wall, because that's where it's gonna live. It's gonna live on our wall, which would make a nice feature. I still have got some of the bottom left. I may just leave that. I'm not. I'll probably just leave that just as some some just a bit of stitch. I may put another piece of calico. As I said, I don't, but in my eyes, it is finished. That is something, as I said, maybe at a later date. But for me, as far as I'm concerned, the quilt is now finished. It's a hanging. It's more of a hanging. It's more of a tapestry, really, because it's hanging. But so yeah, as I said, I hoped you liked the finished product, and as I said, and the metaphor behind the ballerina is she's bringing light, hence the metallic thread, but she's bringing light with joy, she's bringing joy with the light, hence the dancing and the movement. And so that's the thing, and hence the roses also, the roses sort of coming out the houses, things are starting to blossom. And that's basically what happens, when we feel we get the light, whether that's from your faith or just you can feel the light from just having your family or good friendships. Your life just suddenly feels a little bit better. So that's the well-being behind it. So those are the as I said, those are the tree tops. So forest, because where we are in the Garu. I was gonna make, to be honest, at the beginning I was gonna make it a bit more with the Garu history, but then but yeah, that kind of changed. I just wanted to do a general well-being, really. instead. Just picking my favorite parts, like the forest. I mean, I love overlooking the forest in our valley. To see the mountains and the forest, it is beautiful. So that's the thing, she's bringing the light, so she's bringing growth. She's bringing us shelter. Hence the houses, giving us shelter, and the houses over there. And then and so it goes, and then the third stage is basically bringing the love. It's bringing the caring nature and bringing the love. So and that's what really the third part of it represents. So it's growth, shelter, and love. Which are all things associated with hope and happiness and joy. So yeah, so that's enough of me waffling on. But yeah, as I said, like I said, it's been a good experience. I have learned a lot, and I do want to do another one, and it would be, I think I would do it slightly different. I think, so I am a bit more aware of my space, in how use and trying to make my space as user friendly as possible as well. And yeah, and perhaps, but instead of sort of gathering a lot of material once, I may actually, do smaller chunks that probably would be a bit more manageable. But this is the idea of your first quilt. You learn. That's the idea of it basically. And whenever we try new things, you learn and you think, oh, okay, I'll do that next time, or do that better, or oh no, actually I like that. I'll keep that for next time. Like that layered look. I mean, I really love that. That, for example, that's something I'd like to do more of. The textured laid work, I think they call it. Yeah, and I love my scraps. So yeah, so as I said, I think the main thing I would change is, like I said, not working with so much material at once. I think that's the only thing I change really. But yeah, I mean, aside from that, I'm really happy with it. Good practice my stitches, especially my French knot, because yeah, that's been really good practice. That has my French knots with the roses. Those are the best French knots that I've done. So yeah, I've learned a lot, definitely. I've gained a lot by doing it, and yeah, as I said, and yeah, the next one would be more rustic, like I said, with a horse theme, because me, I absolutely love horses. So that would be the next theme. But yeah, I'm just gonna take a little break from the sort of hanging quilt tapestries. And as you saw in my last video, I'm working on a bag, so that'd be something smaller and a bit less to think about. So and then after I've had a bit of a break, then I get back to the next hanging quilt then, guys, and continue basically on this exciting journey. So yeah, so I just want to thank you for all your support. You really have been wonderful. And it's brilliant as well, because I'm gaining new subscribers. So thank you for subscribing. And yeah, if you like this content, please do like and subscribe, because it helps people to see it. It really does help. It's, when I was saying it for the sake of it, it really does help. And also please comment as well, because I do enjoy hearing from other crafters and other people. So yeah, so I just want to say thank you, guys. God bless. And yeah, I'll be saying a prayer that, I'll be saying a prayer that joy and happiness also touches your lives, guys. Thank you, guys. God bless. Bye.